after that, we kept riding back and forth, and I saved my money when I was in New York. I saved my money, and with my aunt from California, she helped me $1,000, and went to see the lawyer, and I told him I got the money. He turned me into immigration. Immigration come picked me up, took me over there to the immigration building, 10th Street down in New York, and locked me up. I was in, oh, I said just 10th floor. It was on 10th floor. And just, I mean, if you want to break out of there, you could. But where you gonna go? It was old man standing at the door. I mean, that looked like old Bonnie, you know, over there. I mean, it was just swinging doors. It was. You wasn't free to leave. You got wire on the windows, which I guess if you want to open a window, push that wire, you could knock it down. But where you going to go? 10 floors high. I mean, it's just, and there was church right down below. Anyway, I spent the weekend there. Monday morning, he come out, bail me out, and we start the proceedings and stuff. And he, we went to the court, and the judge said I have to leave the country and come back in legal, because you're not legal. But today is different. Today you could just, no problem. I mean, back then you had to come in the legal way. So, okay. So I left the country. No, I said, okay, my lawyer says, that's no problem. He said, we just go to Canada, you know, back. He sent this paperwork to Canada government. Canada government said, no. He said, we don't want to mess with it. It's just too much trouble, you know, forget it. But I went to Mexico. Mexico said the same thing. So he said, wow, you guys, my choice, you might have to go back to Europe. I said, I don't want to go back to Europe. I mean, it took me all this time to get away from Europe. I want it. So he said, well, let's try Bahamas. So he called Bahamas. He said, yeah. He said, we will do that under one condition. He had to spend, I think, 48 hours with us, and he had to spend at least $1,000 meantime he's visiting over here. Okay, you know, my choice. I went over there. I mean, even have a meal brought to my room. You know, I played big shot. I don't care. I need to give, just as long as you give me a receipt. I'm gonna have my receipts. You know, I went down. This cute little girl was selling postcards. I mean, it was like penny or 2 cents a card. Give her $10. You know, so keep change. Just give me a receipt. And anyway, stuff. And when I come back to United States, we went to see the lawyer again, and I mean, yeah, and went to see the judge, and the judge said, okay. He said, now we need to investigate. Was that before or after I got shipped over? Huh? I think before I got sent over there. Yeah, before I got sent over there, the judge said, before I even do anything, we have to investigate your story. Because they asked me, was I ever belong to Communist Party? When I was ever involved with the Communist Party? Or have I ever killed anybody? Or did any harm to any people like that? He said, no. He said, we need to check that thing out before. I said, well, no problem, you know. Since we don't have no embassy in Yugoslavia back then, he said, what we have to do, we have to send immigration guy and FBI, we have to send somebody from here over there to go investigate your story. Okay, well, I got to pay for it. We can't send just one guy, we have to send 2 guys. So they sent this FBI guy and immigration guy to go over there and check out, see if, you know, if I was a good boy, what happened. We came back, and anyway, we went to listen to the judge, and he come up, and me, my lawyer, and just 2 guys standing here in the church. And judge looked at the paper, he said, you told me you never committed any crime. said, my woman by so-and-so name, she said, she still hate your gut because you stole 7 apples from a tree. And they find out everything that you know. My dad wrote the letter. He said, I don't know what's going on. There's a bunch of guys over here asking all kind of questions about you. So then I had to leave and come back. When I come back, and anyway, I came back. I went over there. Everything went all right. They got my papers. That was August 1960.